Hello, ma'am. I saw you with your hand raised first. Uh-oh. Where my thing go?
Oh, hi. Sorry, I didn't know you were talking to me.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Let
I
me
was
put
trying to
my
remember a
video
note
on.
that I wanted to take from
Yeah.
talking. How are you doing?
Good. How are you? So I'm
Good.
trying to multitask and feed the baby and fold the laundry, but actually I had a question about booking koala. So I have
Okay.
my leads coming in through Thumbtack. I have now today marks like 4 or 5
Okay.
Airbnbs. And I just started like February 14th. I think Valentine's Day was like my launch day.
Nice.
So I'm like pretty busy. Like I have some recurrings. I'm not busy every day doing cleanings. But I feel like I'm starting to get to that point. But today, because I had to fire my cleaner, now like I'm kind of like at a pause. Um, for example, I have like a cybersecurity boot camp coming in June 5th. And then I have my international Tokyo trip next month, but it's like to visit my grandmother. So I'm gonna be gone. And now I'm stuck with I have one cleaner, but she doesn't have like a full schedule, full availability.
Mm-hmm.
She's been able to do like 1 bedroom cleanings and stuff, but I've been getting, 3 bedroom, 4 bed,
Yeah.
5 bed too. So now like, I'm like, geez, now what do I do? And I know you mentioned to look on Craigslist, but I literally just did Craigslist like, um, I think Friday,
Mm-hmm.
nothing since Friday. And then like Facebook groups are dry in my area. So I'm not really too sure what to do.
And what area are you in?
Riverside, but I'm also getting leads. Most of my leads Ontario, Rancho Cucamonga, Temecula, Marietta
Okay.
area.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So
that's where I'm at.
is Riverside near, how
It's
close is
by
Riverside to Orange County?
oh, it depends on traffic, right? But I think it would probably take like 30, 40 minutes,
Okay. So like
maybe
that
45 to
Tustin, Tustin.
Tustin's a little far, probably like 45, yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
actually did a walkthrough in Tustin. It was a $14 million house that I
Ooh.
turned down because he wanted for $700 to do flips on 12 rooms. And it wasn't even just a regular room, it was a room with a living room with a bathroom with each room, girl. So I was
Nice.
like, sorry, I
Like you
can't
have
do
this big
that.
old house. I know you have money. Why are you trying to
Yeah,
pay pennies? Yeah, I really do hate
yeah.
that.
So I couldn't do it, but it's okay because I feel like I need to like be picky about my clients right now and my cleaners too.
Mm-hmm. So when
So
you
this girl
search
was
on
crazy.
Craigslist, I'm gonna do a share screen.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
I'm gonna do a share screen because I was trying to help one of my VAs search for cleaners in Tussin. Am I saying that right? Tussin. And they're like, I only found a couple, and like literally, like I was like sitting down at Starbucks and I found like
Mm-hmm.
40 cleaners that I reached out to. Now, I've only
Oh,
been able to
really?
hire 3 from that
Yeah.
list, and I had to like work it, like really work it, like follow up, text follow up, call follow up. But let me
Yeah.
do a share screen real quick
Okay.
because I had to show him like where all on Craigslist he can find these cleaners. Okay, let me
Okay,
pull
great.
up Craigslist.
And I was kind of like shooting myself in the foot because I was like, man, I should have paid for like that. I don't know what program you called it, but it was like to hire
Oh,
cleaners
that's
and you would do
her.
it for us. I was like, man, I should have just paid for that.
Because it's really tough. Like, we've been talking
Yeah.
to the clients that and this is our second month. And, like we show them our call report and like we are making
Mm-hmm.
hundreds of text messages and calls. They'd be like, you guys only
Yeah,
found
it's a
3 so
lot.
far. Like, the effort is there. It's challenging. Okay, so
Yeah,
you said, what is the primary, you said Riverside, right?
yes. I tried to reach out to quite a few on there too, and there's scammers, and then there's people who say,
Yeah.
well, I already have my own business and I'm already busy, and then I'm like, okay, but I don't know.
Riverside, oh, did I spell that right? Riverside. Let me put California.
It would be like Inland Empire.
Okay, that's why I was like, what is inland? And
Yeah, yeah, that one.
that's not right. Okay.
Okay.
But no, so it totally is like that. I'm gonna show you like a preview. This is the phone number that I've been working off of. So like these are all the calls right here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these are, and if I go through them, I'm gonna find the ones that um that will say like they're not interested, right? This is even after me talking to them. They're like, no, I'm
Yeah,
not interested, right?
yeah,
It just really just happens like that. I'll get the ones, oh, the percentage is too low. Or we're a company here at, I think this one right here.
yes.
Not looking to partners.
Yeah, see, that's what it was.
And you're
That
gonna
text
get
is what I
these.
seen too.
And you just
Yeah,
literally just keep
keep
going
going.
and you just keep communicating. This one that I finally just closed on right here, I thought
Yeah,
he was a scam because he was like, I'm gonna have my lawyer look over the contract. I'm like, a lawyer? Like, what in the world? But I'm like, okay.
okay.
I just went through it, and then he finally texted back, was like, okay, everything's a go. Can you send me the link for the background check? And they're ready. You know what I mean? Like he's ready to go.
Oh,
So, but
and I have a question about that too. So like I know that this is a male cleaner. Your house like clients, they don't say anything when there's a man
no, they
coming to
do.
clean.
He's not the actual cleaner.
Okay,
The husband and wife duo. So the wife is the actual cleaner, and he
I
kind of
see.
just runs the day to day. But like
Okay.
we first reached out to him on March 17th. So this has been a long,
Over a month.
drawn out conversation to finally get him to close all the way on April 25th. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he has everything. He just got his insurance. He's gonna send us the copy. They didn't have it, but they're willing to get it. And so it really is just like that sometimes. So let's see.
Okay.
Hopefully nothing crazy happens. Pulls up here. So when I'm searching on here, I will like use a lot of different keywords, right? To search for things because I never know where they're hiding their information is or like where they're actually posting it. So I'll first type up, cleaner, and then I'll just come through here and collect their information. And I'm not sure if this is already like similar people, and it could be, but I will literally go as far back as the list will provide me. And then I can kind of remember what number is what, who is what, if it's the same marketing, because you'll see that the companies will market multiple times. They'll just change their wording around. But like, let's see, this list goes all the way to page 472. I'm literally going to go all the way down. Let's see, I think I already saw this one up there. So it's the same one. House cleaner, copy. Let's see, house cleaner, office cleaning, house cleaning. Okay, so they do both office and so I'm gonna reach out to them. Let's see. Oops, I just went to the last one. I didn't mean to do that. Now I'm gonna go to trying to get to the jobs. All in one. Here's one. That's the same company. Pro House Cleaning. Oh, that's the same company. But so this is like literally what my searching will look like. Did I just see an Airbnb cleaner? It's the same cleaner, event cleaner. There's one. So like, I know it's it can be super, super tedious. And not even tedious, really just time consumer. Yeah, that's the same things too, Sherry. Whenever I had a male cleaner, they would just do move out cleanings, and mostly they would do them overnight.
Okay, and so I do have like maybe one or two resumes I could probably call. They're males, but I mean but when they responded professionally, you know? So
Yeah,
I'm
and the thing
wondering if
about
I
it, you
can,
really won't know until you
yeah,
have them provide the service.
yeah. Because I have one like, so because I fired her, she was supposed to do one tomorrow at 2 and then another one on Thursday, but it looks like I have to do the one tomorrow, but Thursday is a move out clean for a 3-bed, 2-bath with
Mm-hmm.
windows outside and inside. So I'm like, I'm trying to figure out if I should just do like an impromptu kind of like cleaning with one of them.
Oh, like a training, like or like a
Yeah,
mhm.
like an audition kind of
Yeah.
thing. But I felt like because I did that with the past 2 cleaners that I fired, I almost feel like I have to do I built a PowerPoint of like the rules and expectations. I feel like I have to do that first before I bring them with me so that we're all on the same page, because I was trying to have a meeting with her today and she was not trying to come. And then it was a whole thing today. I just couldn't deal with it anymore. And I was like, you have an attitude,
Yeah.
you know, like, and I'm just trying to be accommodating for you, you know?
Right. And the thing
So I
about it
just
is,
couldn't
like,
do it.
if you can sense you don't want them to work with you because
Yeah.
you know that it's already going to be a continuous.
Yeah. And luckily it's only been like, she only had 3 cleanings with me.
So are any
So
of these look familiar, like the ones that you've already reached out to?
no, it was like a picture of a girl, and then like I haven't tried Craigslist in a little bit because of the scammers. But maybe I should just hop back on it now and then just try to yeah, just do that
Yeah.
this week.
And-
Okay. Yeah, so I also blocked off my thumbtack this weekend. So that I can reassess
Mhm.
what I'm gonna do.
Now, with how long are you going to be gone? Because one of the best parts about this coming, if you feel like that you are able to, is
Yeah.
to that you can still manage your business while traveling overseas.
Yeah, which is fine. I need the people to come. So
So
what I
you just need
did
to do some
was,
heavy hiring.
yeah, so what I did was today, as soon as I fired her, I don't know why he's so, let's see, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
But so what I did today was I blocked out that entire week I was gonna be gone. I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen, so I just need to block it off before somebody does an instant booking with me with Thumbtack,
Right.
which has been a good and bad thing in my experience the past 2 weeks with that. But yeah, so that's why I was like, well, maybe I should just see how this is gonna go. If I can hire somebody before I leave and then just try to manage it overnight because the time zones are different.
Yeah.
So I think I can do it. It's just a matter of if it happens in time or not. And then I'm also, starting a new, like, I've been trying to get into the cybersecurity industry for like 2 years now.
Okay.
And I finally got an opportunity to do a boot camp, but I didn't know that it was going to happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so like now it's happening. So I got to do that. I can't be working from 9 to 4 every day. So I'm trying to see if maybe my Airbnbs, like, if they still want me to be the one to clean, if I can come at night or something, or I can have my other cleaner come on the fly. But she still has her kids with her right now, and she's like moving this week. So it's just, she's not like available all the time
Got
to do
it.
cleanings. Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend, like, if possible, if you can,
Mm-hmm.
like, once we're done after the call, like, go through Craigslist. I think I may have saw like 10 or so different numbers. Of course, a lot of them were some of the same companies. I was kind of already like telling the verbiage from the same ones, but to
Mm-hmm.
go through those and start sending text messages like tonight.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause it's not that late. It's 6:30,
Mm-hmm.
right? Most of them are getting done
Yeah.
with cleaning or ending out their day. I like sending messages near the end of the day because my chances of them responding is higher than in the daytime.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that they're actually working and they don't have their phone on them.
Okay, makes
So
sense.
yeah. And then also if you really want to capture their attention, I mean, it can be a little slightly deceiving, but if you really want to like
Mm-hmm.
try to capture their attention,
What's
send them a message
this?
and be like, hey, do you have any availability for cleaning? Like that's gonna get their
Mm-hmm.
attention because then they're gonna think
Mm-hmm.
that you're a client, right? And then go
Mm-hmm.
in with your spiel of, okay, awesome. I'm looking to partner with local cleaners in the area, and I wanted to
Gotcha.
see, yeah, do that.
All right.
Because
Okay,
that was
that's
gonna be my
smart. I'm gonna
next
do
thing
that.
I was gonna do if some of these folks were gonna respond to me. I was gonna start messaging them all again,
Yeah,
another phone number, and be like,
yeah.
hey, do you have availability? So
Okay,
very good
I'll try
effort.
that.
Yep. Yeah. Try that.
Yeah.
Because that's what I do on Facebook. Like on Facebook Messenger, I just do it as if I'm an actual customer. I'm like, hey, do you have a
Mm,
Facebook? Oh yeah, what area are you in? And
mm-hmm. So I also have a question about like percentage for contracting companies like that. So it's still 60%, but then how would they I
profit.
guess divvy it out with their cleaners?
So of course the percentage is like whatever you set it to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you are paying, let's say you have a team of 2 and the team did the cleaning, right? And you pay them 60%, that'll be up to them or like whoever, like the head person that you hired and communicate with for them to split that payment between. So if they're doing a 50-50 split with their payment, or if they are doing
Mm-hmm.
a 64, like you just never know what their arrangement is. They could just be paying them hourly and like, hey, I'm gonna pay you $10 an hour. And
Yeah.
that's $30 and they got paid from you $100. You know what I mean?
I
So
see.
I
Yeah.
try not to really worry about that unless they ask. If they ask, it's like, I'm paying you this percentage amount and you can do the split however you best, choose or see
Yeah.
fit.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, definitely try. So and I have time tomorrow because my next clean is not until 2 p.m. So I'm gonna try to bust up some cold calls. Okay, sir, we're gonna go. My goodness. Anyway, thank you so much for your
You're
advice. I feel like
welcome.
I keep missing like the Q&As and like the live Zoom meetings, but I'm glad I caught the because I
Yeah.
was in a dire need.
No, I'm super glad to. Then you can be able to see that. So yeah, definitely keep
Yeah.
me posted on how the calls go and how the hiring
Okay.
is going. Because if you can get you some hires, you could totally,
Yeah.
my mentor is in Japan and runs a company in California. So
Mm-hmm.
it's totally doable.
Got it. Cool. Thank you so much.
You're
Gotta go because
welcome.
this toddler is being nuts. Bye.
Hey, Stacy. All right, love, you got the last question tonight. How can I help, ma'am?
Um, it's not a question.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna answer Sherry. I was gonna say something first of all about Stripe, because of course you know that I'm also new.
Yeah.
Your first transactions, they hold it for the first week. They hold it for a week.
But it's still shown though on Stripe, right?
Yeah, it will
Yeah.
show, but then the payout comes in a week. Then after
Yeah.
that, you can set it to come every day after, like the next day. And then also, I had a comment. So of course, I just learned another thing from you. When I try to hire somebody and they don't respond in like 3, 5 days, I'm out. And then
Yeah.
I just see that you've been talking to somebody for 5 weeks.
Look,
Yeah, I kind of
consistency. I'm telling y'all, consistency. I am like the follow-up queen. Okay. Like I used to work in like sales back in the day. I will, and I don't even care if I get on their nerves. And people be like, so does that mean you're interested? Like, I need a hard no from you. Okay. So
I-
no, definitely keep following up. Like, so like your guys' list that you have from past cleaners that you reach out to, don't like 86 that list out. Like keep a note of it, like write down when you contact them, right? Like create like I'm not a big, like form creator type of person or like Excel. I know Shakira has all the Excels like down packed, but like create like an Excel or a form and like literally like keep track of the company's name, the phone number, when you text them, or if you call them, did you send them a message? Did they answer? What date that was? And then just circle back around. Like go through that list and circle back around, right? If you text them one time, call them the next time. So yeah, definitely following up is major, major, major. On the sales part too.
I'm
If
missing
the
out.
lead didn't close 3 months ago, follow up with that bad boy.
Yeah, I'm definitely missing out on the follow-up part because
Yeah.
I probably have more than 20 cleaners if I did. Because after like 3 days, I'm like, oh, she's not interested. Next.
Right.
I
Nope.
have a whole bunch of people. And then another thing, so on Craigslist, when I wasn't pulling people the way that we have it, like going through the cleaners, I posted a job ad both in English and Spanish.
Okay. Oh, that's dope. That's smart.
Yeah, well, I have a coworker that's Spanish, so when a person calls me that's Spanish,
Yeah.
call them back when I get to work.
Yeah.
So that's actually helped more than trying to go through the list. So I wanted to share that. But yeah, it's kind of helped.
That's good.
That's the
That's
approach.
really smart. But I mean, do you require them to have some form of English, conversational English?
So yeah, they cannot do the hello, hi,
Mhm.
like I don't remember that situation when I didn't have nobody to go clean that house that I told you I sent a lady that doesn't
Yeah.
speak English. Of course, they can at least communicate to that part.
Yeah.
So that's how I do to post the ad in Spanish. So
Yeah.
when I talk to them, I'll be like, oh, I'll call you back. And then like, I'll let my coworker call them, but at least they could communicate to some point.
Yes.
But it's not me being able to ask them, do you have cleaning supplies? Do you have this? She does all that for me. I'm actually thinking about starting to pay her at this point. But yeah, so I wanted to share that. with them as
Awesome.
well.
Awesome. Well, this has been a really good live, you guys. You guys asked some really great questions. For those that kind of joined late, definitely, circle back around because we talked about some things in the beginning of class and we did some share screen things. And then I will see you guys again on next Tuesday. Oh, actually next Tuesday, I'm bringing in a special guest to come and talk about the W-2 side of cleaning business. I'm really, really excited about that. She will be here with us next Tuesday. And then we'll probably have 2 trainers because it's next Tuesday. Yeah, next Tuesday, I think it's May 1st or the beginning of May, I believe. So we'll probably have 2 guests in May because I finally found a post-construction person to come and teach about things on post-construction. And I might have to break up his class, may have to break up his class into 2 points, or either we make it really long. So I'm not sure, I'm gonna confirm with him. But we're gonna have post-construction because somebody sent me another message about post-construction. And what's happening is we are underpricing post-construction. And it's the same thing that happened for me, which is why I stopped doing post-construction. But what I don't want you guys to to do, or what to happen, is if you get into the post-construction game and to provide those kind of cleaning services that you underprice, and people will take advantage of it, right? Because that's just extra money in their pocket. So of course they're going to take advantage of the post-construction and be like, oh, okay, you're gonna only charge me 400. Okay, like when that 400 should be like 3x. And then also making sure that you guys know the difference, because the dust for post-construction is like nothing to play with. Yeah, she said post-construction is rough. It really is. It's a harder clean, which means that you have to be paid more. And some of these cleanings require other, type of equipment. So you want to know the right questions to ask them before you even show up to the job. Because if you need a shop vac, if your cleaner has a shop vac, do you need a hire cleaner that specifically has post-construction, post-construction experience? All of those different things matter, because my first post-construction, I went in with a regular vacuum, and baby, that did not work whatsoever. So he's going to teach us post-construction and also how to find post-construction leads. So like lead generation on top of the post-construction. So we're going to try to figure that out. Yeah, I needed a shop vac for a 5-bed, 5-bath. I only charged $900. Yeah, way underpriced, because like think about the whole square footage of a 5-bedroom, 5-bath, and all the dust in that home. Like every surface of that home needed to be touched. So yeah, I'm super, super excited that I finally was able to find somebody for this class. So that's going to be happening in May. And then I think you guys may have seen the post about the dates for the conference. I'm trying to get this website done with all the details and information, but that's going to be happening in June. So for those that are in Dallas, so Stacy, I hope you show up, but on June 9th, I believe June 9th, which is a Friday, we'll be having a physical meetup here in Dallas. And then on the 11th, so 10th and 11th, so it's a Saturday and Sunday, we'll be having the virtual conference. And it's gonna be super amazing. I have like 10 to 12 speakers, and they're set to do like live Q&A and live like presenting and teaching and talking. Only members of the CEO Cleaning Academy will be allowed to do the Q&A sessions, because it's going to be in Zoom. So that's super dope for you guys, but I'm really, really excited for this. So it's going to be super awesome. It's going to be a long weekend. We'll be having classes pretty much starting like every hour on the hour, with like breaks in between. Of course, for all my members, everything will be recorded. So if it's happening during the day and you can't make it, don't worry, it'll be eventually put into the academy. But I'm super, super excited about it, because it's going to be a free event to be able to like add value to everybody that's trying to grow in this industry. And then of course, for all my members, you guys get to have that one-on-one experience with Q&A, and then get access to the replay. So keep an eye out for those details. I should have this website done hopefully by the end of this week. Okay. But I hope you guys have a good night, and I will see you guys next Tuesday. And like always, if you have any questions from then till now, please drop them in the academy, and I will be able to come back to you guys and answer those questions, or in circle. Drop them in circle. Okay. All right. Good night, y'all.
Thank you, Jasmine.
You're welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Good night. Good night, you guys.